All right, it's Clay Dale, product specialist for Agco Corporation for large square balers on the East Coast. I'm going to go through our new C1000 monitor here. This is the newest monitor for 2011 machines. This is also the monitor we have in our larger 600-seat Challengers, our 8000 series massive tractors as well. Now, if you come on and now, hold it, we're in an airport here real quick, so I do apologize about that. Now let's get up here a little bit closer to the front. I'm going to show you some of the new monitor features that we offer with the C1000. If you see here, can you see that very well? Get a little bit closer to the screen. It should come into view now. Okay, so up here on the top left-hand corner, this is not a touch screen, so you have to hit buttons. You've got a soft key here. This is going to take you into a camera, just in case you have a camera. Okay, that's another new feature that we're adding. We're going to give you the ability to add a camera to the back, so you make sure you don't back over your bales. Now, to go ahead and get out of the camera screen, you're going to hit this button right here. This is your baler work screen. Okay, now we're in baler work. You see up here at the top, that is flakes per stroke. You always want that to read 1. If it reads 2, 3, 4, 5, then you know you need to speed your baler up to get it to capacity. Now, your current bale here has 5 flakes. Your last bale has 16 flakes. Always gives you that reading. This is your pressure reading. Just know when pressures are high, that means your hay is dry. When pressures are low, that means your hay is wet. This is something to watch. This is gearbox temperature, which is in Celsius here. We can change this to Fahrenheit, and this is the amount of slip that you have on your pickup, not pickup, but on your flywheel. So you want that to read just a little bit of slip, because you want that to slip per each plunger stroke. You have left and right loads with this machine. Inside the baler, inside the plunger, are 2 graphite rods that are reading load on each side. Now, if you're reading one side higher than the other, then you know it's going to give you a drive arrow here up top, a lot like a round baler. The monitoring system we offer on Heston's are the only monitoring systems that give you a left and right drive arrow to square off your bales. The competition only senses load from the center of the plunger. Now, this is the amount of RPMs you're spinning, the PTO, as well as your bale count, and as well as hours per bale. All right, now we're baling currently in automatic mode, so it shows auto right here. If you want to change your, excuse me, now we're in automatic mode. I apologize, we were in manual mode there. To change it, you simply hit your button here on the side, highlight it, and now, see, with the new C1000, it gives you all your loads all the way up to the top in a 3x3, which is 180. So we're going to run her at 120, highlight it, there your 120 load. So that's a nice feature, pretty easy to operate there. To go into bale counts, you just simply hit the bale with the sigma there. If you remember from trigonometry or whatever math you took in high school, that's basically means sum. Okay, we got 99 jobs that we can store on this machine. So to go ahead and change that over, you hit the magnifying glass there and you highlight it right there, and you can change your job to a different job, say job number 93. That's going to give us the amount of bales, the hours that you've baled, how many you've cut, how many you didn't cut, your weights, if you have the bale weight scale kit as well. We can name that job if we want to name it. Right now it's currently named CD, and we go back to this screen and we want to go ahead and start the job. You hit that start button right there, and we're currently starting this job if we're out in the field running it. So it's going to show you all these counts, and then you go back to baler work screen. Now, serviceability is pretty easy with this. We can hit the service screen there, which is the wrench. We can check out all of our switches in the system and check out if switches are normally opened or normally closed or not functioning correctly. Go back into the service screen. We have the same thing for voltages as well, so we can check our voltages without a voltage meter. So you're going to go ahead and go back into the service screen again, and you can check your load arms there. You got baler timing and this, that, and the other, I guess you could say. Now let's go back into baler work. And there we are back in our baler work screen, and we're ready to bale. Right now, as you can see here, we're on the baler home screen. We're currently watching your PTO here of the baler. This is our gearbox temperature, we have our bale counts as well as the amount of slip that we have on our flywheel. Let's say we want to change that. All right, we're going to go into the number 3 key here, and we're going to hit this number 3 key again, and then we can highlight any of these and change it. So we'll change total counters over to feeder slip. Okay, now that's going to be the amount of slip that we have on our pickup. We'll go back to the home screen, and then there's your amount of your slip there for your feeder. Now if you want, we'll go back in, we'll change that one more time. Let's change gearbox temperature down to, we'll go total counters there. Okay, go back into the home screen, and then there's our total counter. So we're able to move this around now with this new C1000 monitor to make it wherever you want to put it. All right, now we'll go back into our oiler option. Now remember, the C1000 monitor gives you the ease of customization. Not only did we customize our Baler home screen, we're going to go in now and customize our lube cycles through the system. Okay, you basically, I hit the wrong button. We're going to go back. I'm going to hit this again right here. All right, now we can highlight, and let's say every 75 bales I want it to lube for all the way up to 132 seconds. So we can lube that every 75 bales at 132 seconds. So there's your ease of customization of your baler. Now if you want to manually run it, you just simply hit this button right here, and it's going to manually run it for 30 seconds. You can hear it running right now. All right, now we're going to go ahead and hit stop there and stop it. Now another ease of customization is going to be alarms right here. Our tie cycle, we currently have it to alarm. Our Baler lube start's going to alarm. Not our lube start alarm. New bale weight alarm. Bale drop alarm. So if we want to turn anything off, say we're in bio crops and we're dumping 50 to 75 bales an acre, and that tie cycle is kind of driving us crazy, we can simply highlight that, exit out, and we can turn that off. So we'll go back to the Baler work screen now, which is always the bale with the arrow forward. All right, now we want to run our ejector with the C1000 monitor. It's a little bit different from the GTA monitor that we use on the common platform balers. So we'll go ahead and we're going to go into manual mode, okay? And then we're going to go down to the bottom where we're going to scroll over a page. Now right here is our ejector. If we hit that button and the PTO is running, it's going to give you 45 seconds to dump the pressure off the baler. Now with existing Heston machines, previous to 2007, I believe is the year, the 4760s, the 4755s we currently ran off of tractor hydraulics, so we were never able to give you pressure out to depressurize the chamber. So that's a new thing with this baler because we have self-contained hydraulics. But once we dump the pressure off, it gives you 45 seconds to dump the pressure. You turn off your PTO after that 45 seconds is cleared. Don't stop it prior because it won't work, and go ahead and lift up your pickup, lock it in, and you can go back there and run your ejector and kick out your bale.